Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a brand new event called Walkers in a Winter Wonderland. This is a completely detached event from the current Christmas event, but it does look like you are going to be working together with your faction to try and get some Gold Mythic Token pulls. So let's read through the info. So first up we have the event times, and it starts today, the 8th of December at 4 PM Pacific time, and it ends in 10 days on the 18th of December at 4 PM Pacific time. We can read through the intro as well, and it says collect bloody snowballs from running the daily recurring snowball roadmap and from completing the daily faction missions. Bloody snowballs will be used as energy on the gold token roadmap, which will reward gold mythic tokens and other rewards. Run the daily roadmap and work together with your teammates, and all your faction members will get to pull from the gold mythic token wheel. Now we do get some information on the rotating missions. It looks like these will be the daily rotating missions. One of the daily rotating missions will be defeating walkers. You'll have to defeat 3,750 walkers with your faction, and that will get you 10 snowballs total. Another daily mission is completing up to 50 friendly duels as a faction, and again that will get you 10 bloody snowballs. Next up we have using 75 faction supporters in a day, remember, as a faction, and you'll again get the 10 bloody snowballs. So on those days you have to be very sure you're using faction supporters. Each individual faction member of course can use 30 to 60 depending off if you hit it early enough you can get the reset as well, so it shouldn't be too hard as a faction. Second to last one will be probably timed with SR tournaments, I would assume. However, it would only require 15 people to do the daily SR if not, because you will have to do 150 stages of Survival Road, and again you'll be rewarded with 10 bloody snowballs. And the last daily rotating mission is going to be winning 100 raids as a faction, and again you'll get 10 bloody snowballs. Now there are 10 total days for this event, and there are 5 different rotating missions, so each one will probably pop up twice, but hopefully the SR and raid ones can at least try and pop up on the same days as SR and raid tournaments. At least once, that would be cool. Now there is a daily recurring snowball roadmap where you can get more snowballs, and this is for you as an individual, where you can individually get more snowballs. You can only take mythic characters on these stages, and they cost 5 energy per stage, and it looks like it's going to give you another 10 bloody snowballs. As you can see, you get 1 bloody snowball per stage, and you get 5 bloody snowballs for the entire act completion. Now the gold token roadmap will last the entirety of the event, and they will cost 10 bloody snowballs per stage by the looks of things, and each act will reward you with 5,000 gold mythic tokens. By my calculations, you should be able to get 200 of the snowballs, so we'll see how many snowballs you are going to be required to run this. 50 for Act 1, you can see the extra rewards on the right hand side, some trainers, gearbox, so on and so forth. 50 for Act 2, another 50 for Act 3, and lastly another 50 for Act 4. So it does seem that if you do complete all of the faction missions each day as a faction, and you complete that daily roadmap for the bloody snowballs, you should be able to complete the entirety of the gold mythic token roadmap without too much of a problem, as long as you do not fail any stages. Just be very aware. It does look like the rewards will scale from act to act. As you saw in the first act, it was Bert's, and here in Act 4 you can see we've got Benny, so the gear is going to just be improving a little bit as we go along. And I think we get 1 silver for each trait as well, because there's random strong silver here, and I did see random alert in the previous act, and so on and so forth. So overall this is pretty good, and you can use it on the wheel where you can see you can get Carl, Tyrese, and it should show Skeleton Steve on here as well. There he is. So they have added some of the more recent event characters into this wheel. If you do want to hold off, you could, if you really wanted to, and hold on to these tokens that you're going to get. It should be 2 pulls, and you can hold off until, let's say, Mr. Lou goes in there, which should be pretty much just after Christmas Day, but it might be a little bit longer than that based on this probably has to be manually updated. But yeah, you have to get, of course, very lucky to get Mr. Lou as well, but at least the other characters are going to be in the event side of things, when it comes to being able to get them. It's not too bad. I think this is just a little bit of a bonus 10-day event. Get ourselves a couple of pulls just to keep us more interested in the game, because it will be winding down a little bit over Christmas, guys. That's kind of how it goes. You know, people won't be in the office at Scopely, and I think it's a good thing that they don't run anything too crazy over the course of Christmas period, personally. And that reminds me, there was a little bit of information with regards to a reschedule of cross-region wars over Christmas. And I did talk about this on my stream, but I didn't really think this was video worthy. As you can see, it's pretty much just a tiny little post like this. And you can see these are the remaining CRWs for Season 3. If you want to pick up Romanov, for instance, or if you want to qualify for War of Champions, these are the last 4 CRWs. So it'll be this upcoming weekend and then the weekends in January. So after this weekend's CRW, there'll be no more CRWs until the 7th of January. But there might be a Blitz War between now and then. We'll have to wait and see what Scopely decide to do. But that's pretty much it for my video, guys. Best of luck on the pulls that you get when you do them. Do just tell me what characters you're going to try and hold off to get. You're going to be waiting until Mr. Lu goes on that wheel? Jiafeng? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. That is the end of my video. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.